Today is May 19th, and this is COVID-19, a local impact, Ottawa Valley. I'm Trevor Riley. Today on the program, we're going to be speaking with Jodi from Inner Strength Training to talk about how she's been keeping in touch with her clients. And we hear from a staff member at the Pembroke Regional Hospital. Caseworker Kate Mooney speaks in regards to mindfulness. But first, we're going to take a quick look at the COVID-19 situation here in the county. And as of May 19th, we had 23 confirmed cases, no new resolved cases, keeping the total at 14, and still only one death. Total tests in the county have grown to 2,649, and negative tests now sit at 2,491, with 135 tests left to be processed. The Renfrew County Health Unit has also continued to break down the results to the areas in which the cases are in. Those results are available at rcdhu.com. And I would like to remind you that the results I'm going to share are from May 15th. The cases break down like this. Armprior area have 7. Barry's Bay and Deep River have 1 case. Petawawa have 2. Pembroke and area are at 2 as well. And the Renfrew area are at 6. Now we're going to turn the page and take a look at the picture in Ontario. The number of daily cases have increased by 427 new cases from the last report, bringing it up to 23,384. 1,919 deaths have been reported, and total tests increased yesterday by over 5,000 tests. And now that total tests have reached 559,000. Those are the current numbers for the 10:30 a.m. update on May 19th. Just before we take a quick break, we are going to hear from caseworker Kate Mooney from the Pembroke Regional Hospital as she speaks to us about mindfulness.
I wanted to take a few moments to describe and discuss mindfulness. Probably the first place to begin for me, what I'm passionate about with mindfulness, is the notion that wholeness and well-being are not something that we have to achieve and are not something that are broken or influenced by our experiences, whether we're under stress, whether we've had a terrible thing happen in our life. Wholeness and well-being are still present within us. What happens for a lot of us, and probably I would say all of us, is that we lose our sense of connection to wholeness and well-being. And that's understandable because we have a tendency to label our experiences as positive, negative. We tend to use words like damaging, and we get drawn away. So mindfulness is a process that helps us come back to a sense of connection to that wholeness and well-being. What's beautiful about mindfulness is that it can be done anywhere, anytime, for any length of time, and quite literally with any experience, even something that we might otherwise label as negative. There is some confusion often about mindfulness and meditation. We tend to consider them to be the same thing. They're not, although they have very, very similar benefits, and mindfulness can be a form of meditation. So just something to keep in mind. Mindfulness is an approach through which we engage fully in the present moment. But it's different from meditation in the sense that when we're meditating, we try to narrow our focus. We try to train our attention to being a little bit more specific, whereas in mindfulness, we broaden. In mindfulness, we make the intention of experiencing everything around us and observing with curiosity and intention, from the physical sensation of the breeze on the skin or the clothes or the fabric that we're wearing, to the emotional experience, to memories or thoughts that may be coming through our mind. And again, really making it a commitment to observe without judgment and without labeling as good or bad. Mindfulness is a powerful strategy for a lot of reasons. One is that coping is always easier now. When we think about the future, we tend to worry, wonder, but we're thinking about something that has yet to happen and may never actually happen at all. When we think about the past, we're usually regretting lamenting, wishing over something that we really can't change. Whereas when we are now, we have some element of control, and where we can't control, we can respond right now and make our decisions with a presence of mind. Mindfulness allows us to practice doing that. Staying connected with now allows us to make better judgment, think more clearly, stay within a sense of control and presence, so that though we may not have complete control over the circumstances, at least we have control over our own response and reaction. We tend to make better decisions.
More local impact Ottawa Valley right after this quick break. Welcome back. Jodi Sauve, owner of Inner Strength Training and Coaching, has been keeping connected to her clients through video chat. However, she is missing those one-on-one personal connections.
I've been coaching with the certified life coach, my certification, for about 3 years now. And I decided to get into life coaching because, like I said before, I'm very personal with my clients, and I just wanted to help them just that one step further. So when they do have a goal, coaching is definitely around goal-oriented people. So I have people who struggle with things that are more than their weight. People will come to me with issues that they've got aside from their weight. So it's more than gaining or losing weight. It's things that are outside. So could be job related, could be relationship related, could be home related. Lots of things like that we just need to dig a little bit deeper as to what's happening, find a goal, and really work towards that goal. And it's prioritizing, it's strategizing, it's really digging into what we can do to make their situation easier to handle and change the circumstances around what's keeping them from reaching their goals. So I've connected with my clients either through email, through phone, through texting, through Facebook. So some of my clients are doing some at-home workouts, some at-home journaling, different things. Some of my clients opted to have me send them a program to follow at home. So that's great. My coaching clients, my life coaching clients, I can connect through no problem at all. We can meet up at a distance if we need to, but we can still connect that way. But it has for sure that one-on-one personal. I'm really missing my one-on-one personal clients. My Cobden clients that come in and use the equipment, I'm really missing them. I have a lot of seniors that I connect with, very worried about their mental health, but we are chatting on the phone and we're chatting through text, and just staying connected is the biggest thing. It's scary times for sure. But the main thing is to keep positive and, just really stay connected with the people that you normally would every day. You just don't want to lose that. Some of my clients, I'm doing some Skype like this. I'll Skype them and they've got their equipment at home. I guide them through what to do. So we spend 45 minutes or an hour through video chat and walk them through. Other clients I've just given a routine to, so I check in with them, make sure that they don't have any problems with the routine. As the days and weeks go by, I up their routine a little bit. So we've moved some people online. Not everyone's comfortable with that. Not everyone is not working either. I have some frontline workers who are still working, so hard for them to get the time in. Everyone's pretty anxious for everything to get back to normal for sure. It's really important to set some goals. So people tend to be goal oriented. If you can set a goal, that's the best thing to do, where people tend to be visual. So if you can write down a goal that you want to achieve, say in the next, start small, and in the next week, in the next 3 weeks, in the next month, and the next 3 months, kind of like that. Really write things down, like write it down like you're making an appointment. So even in this time, in this COVID time, when we don't have a whole lot on our schedule, make a list of the day of the things that you want to do in that day, and add in, get outside and, go for a walk, or if you really schedule it into your day, now or when things are back to normal too, that's a trick I tell people to do, is really schedule it in and write it down, so that you see your goals and you're more likely to check that out and continue on. The number one thing is this is temporary. This is not something that we've ever gone through before, so it's new, and it's okay to have all the emotions that you go through. So, we go through boredom, and we go through anxiety, and we go through fear, and then we're sad. And but you really need to think of this as an opportunity, because for other than the frontline workers are working their butts off right now, and they're in a scary situation. So give them credit. Everyone else who's not working because of this right now, you really have to look at it as an opportunity, like I said, because when would we be able to be basically forced to take a holiday? And a lot of us with our own businesses, John will understand this too, that we don't have time to take vacation. We can't afford to take vacation. So it's kind of an opportunity where we can reflect on some time to do the things that we've never had time to do, or we've never taken the time to do. Like a gratitude journal, or, like write letters and connect and spend time with your family at home. So many times we're just go. The kids are at school, the parents are at work, you come home, you've got 5 seconds, you're irritated, you're annoyed, and now you have the time to take that we just never had before.
Remember to catch up with everything here at Your TV. Visit yourtv.tv for all our COVID-19 coverage and full-length interviews. Thanks for watching.